Valley Sales of Hutchinson is your auto source for new Chevrolets and used cars. Stop out and see Valley Sales on Highway 7 East in Hutchinson. Browse their full line of inventory or visit them online at valleyhutchinson.com. Their service center repairs all makes and models. They have a full-service collision center and a GM parts department. Receive award-winning sales and service from your friends at Valley Sales of Hutchinson.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Tiger Rewind presented by Valley Sales, and for the 26th time in their school's history, the Hutchinson Tigers are headed off to the state tournament. Hutchinson gets the win 30-14 over the Marshall Tigers last night, and boy, this one was not easy. This one very easily could have been Marshall's game, and Marshall be the one off to the state tournament. Score not going to indicative of how close this one actually was. Let's get to the highlights. Marshall, they score on their opening possession. They get the score 7-0. Hutchinson then goes down the field, and as we start the highlights here, Hutchinson gets the touchdown. Carter Verhasselt goes in from 4 yards out, makes it 7-6. 2-point conversion is no good. Then, after Marshall scored, made it 14-6, this play, Hutchinson stops Marshall on a 4th down play. If the drive keeps going, it could have been 21-6, but the Tigers stopped them on 4th down. That allows Caden Butler right here. Butler to Butler, a 20-yard touchdown pass makes it a 14-14 game at the half. Marshall in the third quarter now. Tigers lost the turnover battle in this one. This was their only turnover, and it came at a good time. Nate Thody with the interception, and the Tigers in business deep inside Marshall territory. That led to this one right here. Andrew Lipke slipping by at the back of the end zone. He gets the play action, and he gets the touchdown. Tigers would take the lead for good with that one. A little bit later on, early in the fourth quarter, Nate Thody would go in from 6 yards out. That would make it a 30-14 lead. Marshall would have a few drives. This was their last gasp drive deep in Hutchinson territory. Hutchinson stops Marshall on 4th down, and that would be it. The Marshall Tigers would fall, and the Hutch Tigers would get the win last night, 30-14. Tigers moved the ball quite a bit, did have some turnovers. As I mentioned, this was the only game all year long that Hutchinson has lost the turnover battle 2-1. Tigers had a few, I'll say, lucky bounces as well during the game where the Tigers fumbled, but then the ball jumped right back to them. So it could have been a lot different in this one. The Tigers, the Hutch Tigers for the game, Logan Butler, 15 of 25, throwing the ball, 225 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. There were 5 different receivers that caught balls in this one. Charlie Renner, Andrew Lipke, Caden Butler, Manny Pierce, and Nate Thody. Tigers rushing the football. I'll say balanced. Marshall was very good at stopping the run, but a balanced attack. Nate Thody, 80 yards, Manny Pierce, 73 yards, and Carter Verhasselt, 35 yards, and a nice play there. Tigers, they will advance, and they will take on Totino Grace. 53 state tournament appearances between the two schools, 26 for Hutchinson, 27 for Totino Grace. Only one other school, Monoman, owns the state record for state tournament appearances, but only one other school has more appearances than both of those. So Hutchinson versus Totino Grace, you might remember that was earlier this year. Hutchinson got the win in Totino Grace. This time it's in a neutral site. It's at Lakeville South High School, and it's coming up on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. We'll be there for you. It is the state tournament. Can the Tigers get back to the bank? We'll find out. It's Hutchinson versus Totino Grace coming up next Thursday. This has been the Tiger Rewind presented by Valley Sales.